Hello everyone. Today I would like to present to you my new work that is called The Forest Man. This work is based on a true story that deeply inspired me. Please enjoy. There was an island full of trees and chirping birds and buzzing bees, an air that moved leaf to leaf, and all was calm, all lived in peace. One little boy loved coming here to draw, to breathe, to simply hear the chirping birds, the buzzing bees, the silence of the swaying trees. The river that was all around it would keep on floating, while admiring the beauty and the sounds of peace of this green island full of trees. But once a year it would flood, turning the island into mud until it take a bit of land and chew it up into the sand. And all the animals and birds would run away in steady herds, reluctant, but obeying still the hungry river's selfish whim. And then, as soon as it was safe, they would return in steady waves to live quite happy with the trees and chirping birds and buzzing bees. And very little did they know that on the island that's below the hungry river, there lived a herd of humans, poor and weak, the ones that lived under the trees with no birds and buzzing bees, with no shelter for their sleep and very little bit to eat. They lived like there was no complaints, and even in the fanciest tales they couldn't hope for the peace from the green island full of trees. But once a human from that land decided it was time to end his habit sleeping under skies and get a roof of proper size. And while sitting on his boat and letting thoughts to freely float, he spotted chirping birds and bees among the rows of swaying trees. And he decided, let me cut the tallest trunk to make a hut. There's so many of them here, the birds won't see it disappear. He cut a branch, and then one more, because the roof comes with a door. He settled back to see his wife so they can build a better life. His wife approved the roof, the door, but kept on wishing for some more of doors and floors and walls with ceilings. The thought of this brought warmest feelings. The human and his friends with ease get on the island full of trees, and branch by branch they cut a few of tallest trees in morning hue. And soon the island full of trees and chirping birds and buzzing bees turned into full of silence land, admired only by wet sand. And full of stumps, the gloomy island stayed in the middle, left by all, and only soft and quiet Violet could once a happy life recall, together with a boy who used to love swaying on this island's trees, but couldn't keep on dreaming longer. The stumps could not attract the breeze. His dreams kept piling up inside him as boy kept growing. One day they filled him up and he decided to plant a tree so it could sway. And all the people from his island thought that the boy has lost his head. To plant a tree? It's not worth trying. But the determined boy instead has planted one, and then another. Aren't we all in need of a friend? He kept on planting trees, or rather, he didn't want green life to end. And pretty soon, the lonely island turned into island full of trees, with air moving freely there, from leaf to leaf, from grass to bees. And all the animals were happy returning back to homeland, where trees were greener, grass seemed taller and fluffier, the grains of sand. The boy? He's grown like his creatures, but keeps on planting. He believes the world gets better if it hears the silence of the swaying trees. There was an island full of trees and chirping birds and buzzing bees, and air that moved leaf to leaf, and all was calm. All lived in peace. Thank you so much.